We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Howard Lowry will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Eddie James. He's 1 day removed from a 6 RBI effort in the game yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Lowry has compiled just under 130 innings of work, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Right fielder looking up. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Settling in now, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 3-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Talking with one member of the club's front office, he said one area they're certainly needing to improve on is on the bases. He said they're simply not scoring enough runs, and he thinks that adding some athleticism and the ability to get into scoring position via the stolen base could help them get more run-scoring opportunities. They're near the bottom of the league.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 60. Monte.
And this is in the air now, out to left. In comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Eddie James will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate.
Your pitch, your pitch.
Now here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Benson.
The right fielder, Will Benson.
And now the runner's trying for third. He swings and misses, throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with one away.
The batter. The second
now to the plate, Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit to third, scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Striding in once again, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. but I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Devers. And their runners at the corners now.
Devers.
Swinging a looper to left. James has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. Ready now for the Marlins, Cameron Meisner. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. This is in the air to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And there goes the shutout as the run scores on the sac fly, and they finally hit the board here in the 8th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jazz Chisholm. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Lewis into shallow left. He gets there.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Arizona Diamondbacks, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Casey Mize hangs win number 11 on his line. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Nick Lodolo, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Digging in, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh?
Now the 0-1. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Eddie James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category.
The second baseman.
Runner at second, one away, and in at the plate steps Keston Gura. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
Ready once again, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe one.
High and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Corey Bird.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings, down by a bundle.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away it. Standing in, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Diamondbacks lead this one 8-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jesus Sanchez. Swing, and he pops him up, and that'll get down for a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started, right?
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
8-2 tonight's final. Arizona with a division best 102nd team win. Tyler McGill earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Jose Rodriguez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Batting third,
Digging in, Eddie James. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
If you want to win the Triple Crown, you have to drive in a lot of runs, and this guy's done.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
So coming to the plate, Mark Colesbury. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Colesbury.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First delivery to him on the way.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd, and you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Benson.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Benson.
Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Lifted in the air out to center field. Meisner is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. 1 gone in the Arizona 3rd, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. The 1-2, and the runner's breaking for 3rd. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Now batting, Keston Hiura. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Keston Hiura.
The 1-1 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the D-backs 2 and the Marlins nothing.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Talking with one member of the club's front office, he said one area they're certainly needing to improve on is on the bases. He said they're simply not scoring enough runs, and he thinks that adding some athleticism and the ability to get into scoring position via the stolen base could help them get more run-scoring opportunities. They're near the bottom of the league.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie James. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Meisner will get there, and he puts it away to Eddie James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Let her rip. Here we
Here's
go.
the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
James is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Arizona Diamondbacks with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Alec Hansen records the victory, his 13th of the year. Carson Romero wraps it up for the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. The Diamondbacks have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Giancarlo Ramos gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Batting third.
Digging in, Eddie James. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Racing back the center fielder. And that's a home run into the top tank. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping up to the plate, Drew
Up next
Denson.
for the Marlins, the third baseman, Drew Denson.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up now, Eddie James.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Diamondbacks forge ahead. It's now 3-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Digging in once again, Eddie James. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Here we go. Hey, make it yours.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Eddie James will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 4th in the ball game, as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Eddie James will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before.
Wait for a good one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Lewis stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
A pause, and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Stepping into the box, Dominic Smith. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Heading out towards shallow right. Sanchez is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. D-backs out in front, 18-2. Up next from Miami, Cameron Meisner.
Now batting, center fielder, Cameron Meisner.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. Arizona's on top, 8.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
18-5 in this one today. The Arizona Diamondbacks with the division best 104th winner. George Torres records the victory, his 13th of the year. Giancarlo Ramos permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute.